2K Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. The first round of the Korn Ferry Tour season opener is about to begin. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, this was the first taste of life on the Korn Ferry Tour for our featured player. What should be their goal?
Well, I think the goal is plain and simple. Try and be within the top 30 at the year's end Korn Ferry Tour Championship, which will then secure this player a PGA Tour card.
We head down to the first tee now. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. That's tidy. Second shot here on the first. Nothing sweeter than a draw like that. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Getting off to a great start at this event.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
He's in a share of third place. The second is a par 5.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Down there, you got a read?
This is just going right the whole way along.
4 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 5-iron. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This looks like it's right around 34 feet to the cup.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Well struck. This is his second shot. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot. And this one is for his par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. He finds himself in a share of the lead. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Oh, stay.
That one's just found its way onto the first step. A couple under at this stage.
Nice out the rough here.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You gotta love a downhill left-righter.
That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Outstanding approach shot. This one's for birdie. And he's now the solo leader in this event. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, no one likes a plug lie. Really, just getting it out of the bunker is a big deal here. A few shots under par at the moment. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Pretty straight putt up until the end. It takes a little bit of a turn to the right.
Just a short putt. Closes the workout on that hole. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next time for the second shot at the 8th. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third. Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting this one up from around 205 yards out.
Yeah, that was a safe play. And this putt to move into the top 5. Put a good stroke on this one. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. It's a par 5 to get us underway in this back 9. That's a good looking shot there. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. And this from the greenside rough. How close was that to going down? Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Hole number 11 is a par 4. Tee shot is looking good here. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Just a couple back from our leader. That should set up another chance.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Tracking. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's currently in a share of top spot. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Going with the 5-iron here. Sitting at 2 under. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. He has this putt to save his par. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's moving just a smidge to the left.
Oh, what a stroke. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
And that's an exceptional up and down from the greenside bunker.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 13th hole is a par 4.
Going and going and going.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Yeah, nicely played. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Oh, what a putt. And he moves to 3 under with that one. He finds himself with a share of the lead.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Oh, great swing there. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
And that puddle drop. Well done. He's currently tied for first. This hole here is a par 4. Second shot here on the 15th. That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. He's standing over his third shot. Found the greenside bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Sitting at 3 under par. In a share of the lead. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3. Going with the 8-iron here. And he's safely on the green. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
An opportunity to make a par here. The putt drops And we're moving on. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Standing on the 17th, it's a par 5. Wow, that was just striped. Playing from around 230 yards. Only 2 shots off the pace. From the sand, looking to get up and down. This would be a great up and down. Playing this shot from the sand. How good was that bunker shot? Just a 4-footer remaining.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
And he'll drop down the leaderboard after that effort. It's time to tee off on the 18th hole.
Trying to bounce back after that bogey at the last.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And this putt to move into the top 5. It's just about 3 feet away. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Well, I tell you, it's always a pleasure working alongside you there, my friend. 3 more rounds to go. Looking forward to it.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's tournament. Second round of the Korn Ferry Tour season opener is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. We've got our leader sitting at 6 deep at the moment as we get things going here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set the tone for the day. Time for the second shot into the first. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
And this putt should go left to right here.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Sitting at 1 under after that hole. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
That was a misjudgment coming out of the sand.
And here we are with the third shot. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just a short putt remaining here. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Stepping onto the par 3 third. Opting for the 6 iron. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. This next shot coming up from the sand. Oh, almost went in. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. And unfortunately dropping back to even par there.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Setting up for this one in the second cut. Going with the 7.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Second shot here on the 5th. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Sitting at 1 under. Putting for a par now. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Now 5 strokes behind. The 6th is a par 4. Beautiful swing there. Well, this is a touch of deja vu, isn't it? Taking this approach on from the same spot. Going with the 9 iron, I think. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Let's come off the blade beautifully. Gotta like the look of this one.
Oh no!
This is a par putt. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Oh, that was flushed. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
That dog will hunt.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. So close. And this one will be for bogey. And with that, he's back to even overall. Par 4, 9th hole here.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
And from the bunker here. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Game's just getting a little out of shape by the looks of it.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
All right, Rich, crunch time. We're through 9 holes here today of cut day. What do you think's in this player's future?
Just above the cut line currently. It is a nervous time indeed for this player.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. He's setting up for his second shot. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
6 feet remaining to the cup. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Let's head to the 12th hole. Going with the hybrid. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip. And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Well played, mate. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Just needs this one to kick right. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Well, this looks pretty handy. Good speed about it. Look at this. Oh, that's a great looking putt. And that's all she wrote. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. This next one from the beach.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, just snuck over the edge there. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. John, what's the line on this putt?
I think this putt's going left to right.
Just couldn't quite get it to drop. And that brings to an end that hole. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
A nice little draw. Nothing sweeter.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green. And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The 16th is a par 3.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. Standing over his second shot. Nicely done.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt coming up is for birdie. In she goes. Let's head to the next. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Welcome to the par 4 18th. Not bad. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Wind is going straight at his back.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, this one's going to break pretty hard to the left.
That one went a fair bit distance by the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup. And he makes the putt and the cut line. That's job number 1 done for the week. Not amongst the leaders, but a chance to make a move over the weekend. And there you have it. They'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Absolutely. It's always nice, good feeling to make the cut. Some weeks you just don't quite have your A game, but making the cut, always a positive sign.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports, in association with the Korn Ferry Tour, is delighted to bring you today's event. It's time to kick off our third round coverage of the Korn Ferry Tour season opener. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam as always, and delightful to have you with us. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Second shot here on the first. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Currently at +1 for the tournament. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage. Yeah, that one will play.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
He's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Didn't that look good for a long time? 13 feet to the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. Sitting at 1 over for the event. This hole is a par 3. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Starts off looking good.
Come on. You beauty! What a putt! Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole. Wow, that was just striped.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with this next shot. It wasn't very good.
Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Currently 1 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Nicely done.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from about 105 yards...
Attaboy, good shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Asking for this one to break a big way back to the left. Putting for a par here. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. As we move to the 7th, it's a par 3. Going with the 5-wood.
The harmony on that swing was awesome.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That'll affect the scorecard. Tapping in for a bogey there. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. On the tee now with the par 4 8th. From about 130 yards here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. It's got a chance. Oh, that would have been nice to make. That's a solid par. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Putting for birdie here. This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. That's disappointing.
Good putt there. That'll work.
And tapping in for par on this one. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
The tempo there was exquisite.
This is his second shot. And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
That came off the play pretty nicely.
Looking good.
Oh, you beauty.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
He currently finds himself in a tie for 14th in the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Wow, mate, that's some golf back there. An eagle. How good. Wow, what a shot. Oh, well played. And he's down there.
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And this putt to move into the top 10. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Par putt coming up here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. He finds himself at a share of 14th position. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
A par putt awaits. And down it goes. He's currently tied for 14th on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole. Oh my, that was launched. Sitting at 2 under par. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Started this one on a pretty good line. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. He's in a tie for 14th place. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. And that's safely on the surface, but still some work left with the putter. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
Not a good line.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He's currently tied for 14th. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. A couple under at this stage. Oh, that's a lovely shape shot. Oh, well done. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Trailing by 4 strokes. Welcome. Opting for the 9-iron. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. He's read a lot of break from the right here. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is for par.
He finds himself in a share of 15th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Welcome to the par 5 17th hole. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. This is his second shot. 4 shots behind our leader.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Looks like that one left some meat on the bone, Beamer. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, this is going hard left. Yep, that works. Nicely done.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 3 under. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Well, that's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
It's heading to the bunker for sure. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Oh, lovely shot into a few feet. Just 3 feet to the cup. And finishing up with a par here today. So after the 3rd round, Rich, which was not a bad one, but it's a case of welcome to the modern game. If you don't have your foot flat to the boards, you go backwards.
That's exactly the case that happened today. They played a good round of golf, but listen, right now everybody else playing head and shoulders above them, so this player's going to have to find something extraordinary tomorrow.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. UK Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's event. The grand finale of the Korn Ferry Tour season opener starts now. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Lovely to have you with us today once again. Our featured player begins the day inside the top 20. Will he make a move north? Now to the first hole. And let's see what he can do here today. Nicely done. Around 110 yards to go.
Breeze straight into him.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one looks like it's going to take quite a dive right to left.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
He's in a share of 15th place here. Here we are at the second tee. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Opting for the 3-wood. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Putting for an eagle. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
That's very well judged. Inside the range. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Okay, let's head to the next. He's in a share of 9th place.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are at the third hole, a par 3. Going with the 7. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
Starting this one way out to the left.
That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He finds himself in a share of 10th place. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. His second shot here. 5 strokes behind our leader.
Okay, I didn't see that from the rough.
Well, good shot that. Right inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
So close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. Just a simple tap in for par on this one. Currently at -4 overall. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
7 feet to the cup. And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th. Oh, that's carrying a bit too much speed.
Against all the odds, it's found the fairway.
From about 100 yards. 5 shots off the pace.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
And now left with this putt to move into a tie for 8th. What a putt that was. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Now 4 back after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one. Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. Second shot here on the 7th. Oh. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And it's a 1-stroke par for our leader over the field. We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Going for less club here.
And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. And now this for a share of 7th in the standings. Oh, just missing the birdie there. Didn't have to sweat that par putt. He's in a share of 10th here in this tournament. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, be the right club today. That is a great chip there. That looked like a thick lie. That'll help make a big move.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Luke, top 10 on the leaderboard and moving up. It'll be interesting to see how this player performs over the next 9 holes.
Hole number 10 is a par 5. That's heading for the fairway. That always looked wet, didn't it? Sitting at 6 under. How close was that to going down? This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
Can he save his par?
Give me this one. Ample room out to the right.
Just a short putt remaining here. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. That should find the fairway. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Big par saver coming up for this fella. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
A bit too much pace on that one. And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
2 bogeys in a row. Never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And he moves to 5 under par. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. From around 120 yards here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
We need this one to bounce right. Okay, that'll work. Looking at this putt now to move into a tie for 8th on the leaderboard. Ooh. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now 5 strokes behind. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Great shot. Standing over his second shot. 5 shots off the lead. Ooh, right by the hole. This is what remains to get into 7th on the leaderboard. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side. And a relatively good putt from that distance.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently 5 under for the event. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one. Club up. I like this play.
A chance now to move into 7th place here. This one started out on a good line. Ooh. And now left with this to move into a tie for 7th. The putt drops now at 5 under with just a few holes to play. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. And choosing the 8-iron here. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This for par.
Well, this one looks like it's going to break a long way. And a bit of a setback there. Now he's 4 under for the tournament. This hole is a par 5.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Second shot here on the 17th.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
Good look at a birdie here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
An uphill left to righter.
Looking good.
Well, it's a good effort. Just missing the birdie there. Easy par, that. He currently is tied for 11th here. Welcome to the par 4 18th. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
Yeah, this is lovely.
And now this for a 69. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, I'm thinking about 26 feet from here.
And with that, he'll end the event at 4 under par. What did you make of this week's performance? A top 20?
It was okay. It wasn't great by any stretch of the imagination, but when you finish top 20, you're still playing some good golf. Not bad.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.